Alright guys, so here we are at the entrance to the Pennsylvania Railroad Museum, and when you first walk in, you can see they've got this display up here as well as all the different railroads on the floor of the local Pennsylvania railroad history right here on the floor. So we're gonna get in line, get our tickets, and start heading in. Alright, so here we are. We've entered into the main exhibit area. Over here you got different displays. Obviously you've got one of my favorites, the GG one. Here you got different size wheel dimensions, how they measure up. There's a roller bit. Oh no, that's just a leading truck. Oh, I think we finally found Ray.
we just had to make sure that he doesn't try to take that GG1 out of here.
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't think it'll fit the suitcase.
Major wheel slip. There's different designs of wheels and what they came up with for design for staying on the track. So that's wheel number 1. As you can see, it's got the double groove. Wheel number 2, which will be on the outside. Derail. And this is what the actual rails are, so it'll be on the inside. And it makes it. So you got interactive displays as well. Different style, or the couplers. Try your hand at coupling. Okay, this is the old style coupling.
Way to lose the paint.
Here you got a rail speeder in Central Railroad, New Jersey. This is cool. Here's where you can test your skills at feeding coal.
Keep trying.
Oh, see, you can do it the right way and use a shovel.
Yeah,
these shovels
keep coming out.
One-handed yet. I wonder what happens if you feed it like this. Alright. So I remember doing this. You can So as you can see with those, it takes 8 seconds to stop the wheel. With this one, with the air brake, 6 seconds. So 2 seconds quicker and a lot less to do. Unless you're on. It goes up to 12, 13, 14, 15.
Don't turn till light goes off.
Yeah.
It ain't never stopping.
20 seconds. 23, 24.
I'm going faster than you are.
Going faster than I was?
Yeah, this was going faster.
You want to see how I did it?
What is this?
Ah, darn it. I screwed it. Last time was 8 seconds. Alright, continuing on, we got the fireless steam locomotive, which was built in Erie, Pennsylvania. Feel free to pause that if you want to read it. There's a John Stevens. Again, feel free to pause to read. There's what almost looks like to be the Blue Royal, but it's Pennsylvania Power and Light Company, so PP&L. You know the drill. And unfortunately, I've misplaced my selfie stick, so getting you tall shots is going to be a little difficult this time. This one is Reading Company number 1251, Reading Locomotive Shops. And a little buggy over here. And if you guys saw my live stream the other night, or from last night, we were looking in these windows right here, so we're finally in to see firsthand what it looks like inside. There's the Virginia and Truckee Railroad Tahoe. There's 5741. Pennsylvania Light Tower, signal light. Alco reverse gears. This is an Alco. Juniana Shops. Okay, so this is Pennsylvania homebred with Alco parts. Right here it says Alco reverse gear. Looks like it has a crack in it. Yeah, there's a crack going across there. And there's some different signs here. Oh, RGC. got the 5901, which this has the virtual cab view inside, where you can move it around and look around inside of it. It does have audio too, but I'm not gonna do that. There's an old picture of it. There's number 1, this is a track gauge. Number 2, patent model, wooden link. 3 is locomotive event data recorder. 4 is an air brake gauge, which is over there. And 5 is a relay. 6 is an air brake hose. So Alan found his train. He's all happy now. He said he's been looking all over for it, but I told him it's been here the whole time. Hasn't moved. What's that?
I don't know. Signals
Oh, that's
with
for
lanterns. You can proceed, reduce speed. Oh God, I need 2 of them. Hold on. No, just one. Stop. Oh God, back. All right, that was fun.
Choo-choo twain clash.
That's why you got to make sure to pay attention to your signals. These are the wrong names.
Oh, I want to go up inside of it so bad. So there's Jay down there. We found him. Close to the Conrail, of course. Well, it's past it now, but... There's a diesel locomotive with the doors open to show you the compressor and the diesel engine and what it looks like internally. And you can scan a QR code to look inside. So 7006 used to be Conrail. GP9.
I know you.
I know you.
Yeah.
Do we know this guy?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I was just hanging out inside the corner. DJ's
In it?
Sit it down. He's telling me how to run it.
So here's a, what is this? Is this a Baldwin, like 26? So it's missing some parts. So apparently we can get in the Conrail. I'm gonna have to look into that. This one's got all the doors open too to see internally what it looks like. And there you got a combine car done up in Pennsylvania. Here again, you have the virtual look inside of it. And that's a GP30. So yeah, that gives you the look of in here. So there's a line for the Conrail, so we'll wait on that a little bit. All right, here we go. We are going to get the cab cab tour of the GP30. Wow.
So there's the view. Very limited.
Do they allow us?
And there's a simply exploring clueless out there.
So I'm here to answer any questions you folks might have.
Any
Here
questions?
is the engineer's apartment.
No.
For free,
All free.
just so you should know
You
that.
listening?
Do you know what the last time this operated?
I believe it was retired in about the late 90s.
90s.
So unfortunately, this thing out here,
Free.
Oh, you're at graduated high school.
Oh, you're a baby. Right?
and then it says Conrail sold them in '85 to the Long Short Line West Shore Railroad, operated by Union County Industrial Railroad, extended from Allenwood, PA to Lewisburg, PA. A family of short lines. So, but it does not give you any more dates. So Conrail apparently sold it in '85, and this other outfit ran it for a number of years until it finally came here in '98. So somewhere in the '90s, it was probably retired.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, Conrail was generous enough to do the paint job on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they did that in
Nice.
Altoona, I believe. So,
That's a nice paint job too.
Yeah, it's gorgeous looking.
yeah.
All right, so here's a look. I am now in the operator's seat. All right, so continuing on here, I'm going to try to save a little time. I'm going to put in some of the footage from my other video, which would probably be silent and no sound, as I was having trouble with the microphone then. So, all right, so to save some time here, I'm gonna throw in some of my older footage from the last time I was here, because there's other things that I definitely want to see here while I'm here today that I missed the last time, and unfortunately the footage probably won't have sound, and the reason for that was I was having problems with the fuzzy meatball. So actually I think I'm wearing the same shirt as that day too, so that might work out pretty good. But yeah, so I'm going to continue on. Obviously, here's another one of my favorites right here in front of us, the GG1. This is the one that's been restored. It's actually black. I forget what they're calling it now, but Black Diamond, I think they're calling it. And here's information on it. And again, they have, you can look inside the engine room and the cab. And I'd love to get in there and see it with my own eyes. So here's the cab.
This backside's got some very unique locomotives I haven't seen before ever.
Okay, I don't remember this from the last time I was here. This is kind of cool. Oh, maybe, maybe I do. Because you can walk up the steps in the back here. No, you can't. It's closed. So it's closed, but you can walk up and actually operate it. So it's like a virtual locomotive that you can operate, and it is wheelchair accessible. So very handy, nice thing for. This is a GP38 cab. There's a look inside. So I guess they have screens here so you can see, have the virtual reality of operating the locomotive. It's got a Hawaiian locomotive here.
They use dried sugar cane stalks and leaves as fuel.
Oh, wow. There you go for your reading pleasure.
Later converted to oil firing.
So it was made by Baldwin in 1883. So here you have a refrigerated boxcar. This would be the Fruit Growers Express. I actually have an HO scale version of this, but I don't have the workers on top. So we can get up on this bridge and get you a view of that from up there. There's a watchman's shanty, which would have been up on a pedestal, and it is locked. And it literally is a watchman's shanty. There is a seat and a coal heater in there, and that's it. Nothing else. We can actually get outside over here too. There's a Delaware and Hudson car, Lehigh Valley car. These are all wooden box cars. All closed up, unfortunately.
How big these lights are.
They're so big.
You don't think they're that big when you see them on the train.
Yeah. So this is a good size comparison of what these locomotive lights would have looked like and how big they are. Looking
It's
at
like
this.
3 of my head.
Yeah.
It's really big.
There's a switch with a light on it. Different style switches. Oh, there's like lanterns in there. It's a whole room full of lanterns. Railroad police. Different bells. Steam locomotives. Oh, there's one we might be able to get up in. Oh, here's a look from the view of a F or an E unit. Oh, not only can you do the virtual, but you can go up the steps and look inside too. So this is a whatever that is. Oh, look, there's a cab from 2100. Nice. I'm willing to bet that Jay's already up here. Way off.
Extremely trained and responsible for operating something like this and to work in tandem with your firing here to make sure that it's a smooth operation. They have plenty of steam and power.
He's over here touching stuff. There's the whistle chain. That's all you had to sit on, was this little pad here. At least they gave you a pad. And then there would be your view. There and out the side window there. And then here's the tender. There's a couple models of FP7 cab. 3 seats in there. And then this would be the H2466 cab model. And then of course the T1 2100 over here. Which would have been the American Freedom Train, which is at the B&O, Baltimore and Ohio Museum. and that's 2101. So this is 2100 here, which is undergoing restoration right now in Ohio. There is one massive snowplow. I'll give you a look from the front. Oh, here's a look at that steam locomotive too, the 2846. I think I actually am going to hit up the vending machine over there.
You know this place?
Mm-hmm. Looks oddly familiar. So there's a little footage of how it operates. It's pretty simple. It's actually wood construction. You can get in through that doorway there, which leads you inside, and then there's a cupola up top. Now this is pushed by a locomotive. It's not actually run on its own power. So you can have crew up there to be able to see out the front. All right, so we are going to make our way outside. Last time I was here, you were unable to get outside because it was closed. Okay, that answered that question. Oh, look, a bell.
You gonna ring it?
So I actually have some drone footage I'll throw in of above what you'll see it.
as well. And really sad looking Amtrak.
Yeah, it's almost as sad looking as the bird that just flew out of it.
There's a Plymouth back there.
Oh yeah. Actually, that was, no. What did I see yesterday? I think that's over there. Yeah, that's right there.
Many photo opportunities. Is that water?
Looks like it. That would make sense if it was.
Nice power.
Probably just comes out of the ground. Like a main. Oh, Nick said to make sure to check out the really long boxcar.
Okay. Conrail.
Hmm?
It says Conrail on it.
Mm-hmm. All right, so here you got looks to be a passenger car. And here's the 80-foot Conrail boxcar. This is what I wanted to see from yesterday, from the live stream I did yesterday. This is rather cool looking. I believe this was a gas powered. Yeah, it might have been. Yeah. So it actually looks like a bus, but on the rails. Now, is this a Marmon or Mac emblem? That is a good question. I'm not 100% sure on that. They don't have placards. Oh no. Oh look, it's even so old it has a doorknob with the old skeleton key style key lock.
Oh, I seen a miniature one of these operators at you know where you saw it too? The live stream thing at Trolley Museum. Remember that guy? He had the electrical fight layout.
Yeah, I think so.
He had one of these operating on it.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Is gas powered?
I think so, gas or diesel. So here's a look of the turntable that they have here. It's blocked off like it's not being used. It's got weeds growing on it, so it's not in the best of condition. And it doesn't look like it's been used in quite a while with the rust on the rail down here. But it may work. It's electric, they got electric running to it. So there's your control part there. Cab.
Truck on rails. Actually has a straight 8 V8 engine in there. And
So here's the 80-foot boxcar. I'm going to pause you guys here for a second and do a size comparison for him. All right, to show the size of this, I'm standing about in the middle of it. You can see the K4 sitting behind it. But this is how massive this boxcar is. Which you'll get to see the size comparison between me and it on his video. Here's the sister switcher engine to the Maryland, Pennsylvania, which the Maryland, Pennsylvania Railroad has the other one. So this is the two of the two that were made for them. This is the other one. And here's a really big crane. You can hear the train coming back in over across the street. This almost looks like it could have been a dining car. Maybe, maybe not, maybe, yeah. Got a couple windows missing. Oh, it's even got sidewall missing. So this one's in really need of restoration. Oh, look at the riveted floor. Wow. That goes to show you how old it is. There's another view of the turntable from this side. This is interesting because it's got a door within doors. So this could have been opened up from the end to allow stuff to be put in and out of it. Plus it's got the side doors for loading dock. There's number 520. There's the snack bar coach. All right, so here are the two Pennsylvania steam locomotives. Obviously the K4 is to my right, but they're, other than the fact of drive wheel configuration, they look identical for the most part. Obviously this one's got 4 drivers and it's a little longer, but even the, yeah, they made Altoona works. So homegrown Pennsylvania Railroad. And then of course you got old rivets out there in the outside the fence. So it's starting to rain now, so we're gonna probably head in and go to the model train display upstairs if it's open.